I've just got a little comment to make about the video that you're going to watch, and the fact is that this article came out last year. So whereas I thought it was this year's news, I actually discovered that after making the video that it's a year old. So apologies, but it is relevant because of the things that are going on at the moment. And you can watch my other video and you'll see why this story is as relevant now as it ever was. Hello and good day to you. It is Talkin really, and today's story is in the Mirror, and the Mirror says DWP minister is urging people to stop claiming the benefit system causes suicides. What? Are you kidding me? So here's the video of the minister in question.
Clearly, we're very, very anxious to make sure that we contact people as soon as possible. And of course, their families will be, if we can find people's families, will be making those payments to them. Now, virtually every time I come into this house or into Westminster Hall, people make allegations about the causal link between people being on benefits and them tragically taking their lives. Now, I think members need to be very careful when they say these things, because as our Chief Medical Officer, Professor Gina Bradford, has said, and as the NHS's own survey data show, you cannot make causal links between people being on benefits and people tragically taking their own lives.
So Sarah Newton demanded that MPs be careful when drawing a link between the welfare system and people taking their own lives. A Tory DWP minister has demanded people stop claiming the benefit system can be directly linked to suicides. What? Are you living on cloud cuckoo land? Sarah Newton said MPs should be careful before making allegations about the regime, which includes fit for work tests, underpayments in errors and cuts under universal credits. She brushed off calls for an investigation into 20,000 people who died waiting to see if they were owed sickness benefit. The plea came as Miss Newton answered questions on a 1.7 billion blunder that paid 210,000 people too little ESA as far back as 2011. On Thursday, it emerged that 20,000 people potentially affected had died before their cases could be resolved. Judging by previous figures, between a quarter and a third were probably owed money. SNP MP Brendan O'Hara said it begs the question, what other errors have the DWP missed? And he demanded, is the government undertaking any investigations to determine the circumstances surrounding those deaths, and if the underpayment, if any way, contributed to or exacerbated those circumstances? Miss Newton replied, virtually every time I come into this house, people make allegations about the causal link between people being on benefits and them tragically taking their own lives. This story reminds me of the story when MPs got a bit shirty about being put up front on memes and things like that, where they voted for a £30 reduction in ESA on the RAG, work-related activity group, and they didn't like that either. They didn't like being highlighted. Well, here's another case. Well, hang on. Maybe you need to look at your truth, and if you don't like the truth, then really get out of the job. There you go. So that's the story. So the woman is a Tory and completely living in cloud cuckoo land. There you go. That's it then for today. Thank you for watching and goodbye.